Dr. Shruti Manmathan. She is currently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at NSS College of Engineering, Palakkad. She holds a PhD in Artificial Intelligence from CUSAT and is an approved research supervisor under the APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University. Her research focuses on artificial intelligence, visual question answering, computer vision, deep learning, and accessible AI. She is also a passionate mentor, speaker, and recipient of the university first rank. We are delighted to have her with us today. So please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Shruti Manmathan. Thank you.
So let's start our session, and I am planning to handle the session on multi-model AI system, which is the first word in your title of your FDP, multi-model learning. So let's have a look at what is multi-model. What is multi-model learning? What is multi-modal learning? Are you using any multi-modal systems in your daily life? Are we all part of a multi-modal systems? Today, yesterday, and day before yesterday, every day of your life? Is there any multi-modal learning system that we are using? Any systems? Multi-modal AI systems? Any multi-modal AI system can you say part of your daily life? ChatGPT, Cloud, okay? Right. So for the best example, first you said about ChatGPT. ChatGPT is now Gemini. All actually became a part of our daily life. Actually, how they are working? They are working based on the principle of multi-modal learning. Or they are the best real-world examples currently in this scenario. They are the best examples for multi-modal AI system. So what is multi-modal? What is multi-modal? It is not model, M-O-D-E-L. It is not model, M-O-D-A-L, multi-modal. What is the term? What is that term implies multi-modal? It is a combination of two terms, multi and model. Of course, multi means many. Model, in that case, model means modality in the sense, in our context of artificial intelligence or any learning systems, modality means it is a type of data. Modality means type of data. So multi-modal learning means we are learning from different types of data. That is multi-modal learning. So in this session, I am planning to have just an introduction, and there are some basic components, how to represent these multiple modalities, how to fuse them for our task, and of course what are the available multi-modal AI systems. And as a case study, I am going to introduce a flagship task of multi-modal AI, that is visual question answering. And let's finally discuss some possible research directions. I hope all of you are either students who are looking for some good projects in this scenario, or faculties who are ready to guide their students, or who are some PhD aspirants. So finally, I will conclude with possible research directions in this topic. multi means many and model means different types of data. So this is the difference between unimodal and multi-modal systems. So what is, can you give me another example for unimodal system that we are using in our daily life? Without knowing the working, every layman is using some unimodal systems. Apple Siri, or in smartphones we have Google Assistant. What about Siri? Siri is working based on voice, only voice, right? We can call Siri and give commands, right? We can say anything. It will hear patiently. I think we also learn some patience like that. It is intolerable if in my home also my son is playing with Siri. What all things he is asking with Siri? But Siri will learn patiently, listen patiently, get some response and answer to the question. So Siri is one example. Of course, in barcode readers. What about barcode readers? It works only based on image. It can only learn from image. So they all are examples of unimodal systems that all these we are already using. We know what is it. We just want to get into the track for doing some work. So such systems are unimodal systems. We are only processing a single type of data. We are learning from a single type of data, say text, only text, or the previous version of ChatGPT. It is only works based on text. When it is ChatGPT 3, version 3 only, it accepts multi-modal inputs. Right, that also we experienced in case of ChatGPT. It works only based on text. Siri works only based on audio. Barcode readers or OCR, it works only based on images. So such systems are known as unimodal. As the AI progressed, we moved on to multimodal. So we are very greedy. When ChatGPT came, it's not enough. It's not enough to only speak and get some text inputs. We need images. We need to generate images. Even we need to generate PPTs, right? All presentation students are getting PPTs in a minute. So as the AI progresses, humans, I think we are becoming more greedy. So as part of that greediness, we got many multi-modal systems. So in multi-modal system, we are taking inputs from different modalities and we process it together for a better response. The better and more realistic or accurate response. Or what is the main purpose of AI? AI means artificial intelligence. We need to mimic human responses. As a human, we already do this multi-modal learning. As a human, our brain is doing this multi-modal learning. How you are watching a video or film? Is it okay if I am providing only the audio? No, we need that visual also. Is it okay you are going to a theater and you are getting only that visual without audio? No. Suppose if you are watching some other language films, they are also go for subtitles. Automatically your vision go to that subtitles because they are not understanding that audio. So actually, as a human, our brain is doing multi-modal learning from visual, from text, from audio, and from our experience. We will say something from our experience also, from our knowledge, stored knowledge. So actually, multi-modal learning is mimicking this human intelligence, right? So that much important at this current era, which is a very recent and very relevant topics for any of your research. And whenever we build a multi-modal system, we need to concentrate on these three characteristics. Heterogeneity, as we already said, what do you mean by heterogeneity? Different types of data. Here we are dealing with different types of data. What is the purpose? What is the purpose? We need the structure and quality from all these modalities. Similarly, connections. What they share? What are the complementary informations they share? Text, image, what are the complementary informations they share? And of course, interactions. What about the final? What happens once you fuse the information from all these modalities? And ChatGPT, of course, it's for like that. Of course, we will have some. Why we need multimodal AI? We need scene understanding, video understanding. I already explained about watching a video or watching a film. And autonomous driving, of course. How autonomous cars works? It's the peak example of multimodal system. It's not at all text, image. It is having many sensors, many laser data, motion sensors, acceleration sensors, many sensor data are also collecting. Based on all these, of course, visual sensors are there, radar sensors are there for tracking objects. Based on everything, it is giving instructions for the driving. And of course, such systems have many socially relevant applications also. One of the example, assistants. There are many assistants like specially programmed AI glasses for visually impaired users. How they work, what is the purpose? They can't see anything. So any obstacles in front of them, they can freely talk to that attached microphone, and there is an attached camera. So it is processing visuals, it is processing speech. So multiple modalities. Another case, if a visually impaired person is getting, for example, a medicine, even he or she cannot identify whether it is expired or not. Of course, he or she can speak AI agent to the special assistant. Can you please check that whether this medicine is expired or not? Of course, that system can process the speech, check that visual, and get the response. So many socially relevant applications also. And the scene understanding, we can have this example. This is the inauguration of your FDP, right? I have given this image to ChatGPT yesterday just for a demonstration, and I asked what is happening here. So you can see here there is a speech happening. Of course, it's very clear only from the visual, right? From the visual, we can only say that some speech is happening and some audience is there. Here we have location data is there, and of course you can see some banners, right? Banners. So I tried whether ChatGPT can learn from this multimodal information. And look at the response. What is happening there? That was my question. Look at the response. Of course, the first thing is from image. Some academic event is happening. That's only from visual modality. And you can come there, venue, Ahalya School of Engineering and Technology, from the GPS watermark. So it is learning from that location information. And again come to this. Although not fully legible, it is reading the text in the banner. So text, so visual information, location information, and textual information. Of course, here we got a multimodal learning response. We got this response after multimodal learning. From the banner, we read all these things, right? So similarly, you can have any scene understanding. Okay. And another example, this is actually a video. Actually, this is a video of my own performance. I am a Bharatanatyam dancer also. So this is actually from a small clip of my performance. That is uploaded. And my question is, speedy movements. So it identified like that. And it is having some guesses only. Because I have given this video without audio. I have muted the audio and I have given the video. So they gave some guesses. It is some calling or addressing someone. It's not clear who is that because it is very difficult to identify the mudras of classical dance. It's not easy. It's not very familiar. Without the knowledge, it is very difficult. Then next I have given the same video with audio. Okay, next I have given only because of the time I am not showing that video. Then I have given the same video with audio. Then it is getting some more. A heroine or devotee who addresses someone with deep affection. So it is getting or learning better because I have given one more modality, that is audio. Okay. Then also someone. It is not clear who is that person. Someone. He is calling someone. Right. Then in the third file, I have given with audio and I have provided the lyrics as text. So I have given the third modality. Right. Text. Lyrics. Then it has clear idea. I am calling. This was my performance. Madhurashtakam or Adharam Madhuram, the famous Madhurashtakam praising Lord Krishna that was there in the video. So now that someone is clear, this devotee is calling. Dancer is portraying Krishna's physical beauty. Now that someone becomes clear. Right. So this is how, if you are adding more modalities, your system will become more intelligent. So that is the why we need multi-modal system of